everyone, this is Ren from Strong Girls Knits, and I'm here today to review a pattern that I test knitted. It's a tunic sweater, I test knitted this for Miss Anne, the designer. This is Meara. I'm going to put the title and everything right down here. And I was, like I said, lucky enough to knit this for her. The pattern calls for a worsted weight. And let's see, worsted weight about size 7 is what I used to get the gauge. Actually, no, I used a size 8 to get the gauge because all my 7s were used. But the pattern itself does call for a size 7, and it calls for a size 5 for the little bit of ribbing on your sleeves. Now this is actually knit in 4 pieces. That's how she designed it. With this beautiful lace detailing in the front, which I loved this. And as I raise this up a bit, you can see, well, the bottom has this nice, let's tilt it down some more, excuse my mess, has this nice flare detail. As you can see, it spans out a bit. And I will do a close-up. As I said, I will do a close-up shot of all of the details here. But, like I said, this is a four pieces. You knit, everything is knit flat. Which I actually, because I don't like knitting like seaming, I tried to minimize the seaming as much as possible. So what I actually did was knit the body in the round, which I think made the lace detail easier to do. And then come to the armpit is when I knit this, the front and the back flat. And then I did the same again with the sleeves. I knit them in the round until I got to the armpit and then knit the rest flat. And then, like I said, I seamed it. So, you can see my seam job right here. I'll tilt the mannequin up. This is Miss Daisy, my mannequin. Just simple seaming. It was not a problem. I didn't, how she does the armpit, which a little gap there. That's my own fault. But I didn't have to graft it. And one of the things I loved about this pattern was you can see here is the neckline. And none of it wasn't where I had to pick up and do it separately, because that's what kind of bothers me with some patterns, where I have to come back separately to do, just to do the neck. But this is all done as you go, and it's really pretty. It's very ingenious, I think, how she designed it. So this is a paid for pattern, so I'm not giving a lot away. But and then my only problem with the pattern, I will say, was she had on the edging, which you can't really see, it was supposed to be kind of a cabling, and I don't know if I did it wrong. I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I just gotten done cabling something else, so, and it didn't really show up, so kind of after I finished the border, it felt like a little waste of time, because the detailing wasn't near as pretty as how it came out. But the rest of this, I think, is gorgeous, and I love it. This is actually a gift for a friend of mine. This is knit out of 100% acrylic. It's very light. It is a City Twist, I believe. I will make sure the correct name's down here. I bought it at Joann's. The entire sweater, before coupon, was only $12. It took me 3 of their big skeins. And like I said, I managed to get it all done. And it was funny because Jessica actually bought the yarn for herself, and we had coupons, of course, so we only spent like $12 or whatever for 4 skeins. And she was able to return it, so she even got some money back on her sweater. But it's a really pretty color. I love this. I almost want to call it a magenta. My mother would tell me the correct term, of course. But like I said, it has this nice patterning in the front. It is designed to pretty much go over your butt. It is a long tunic sweater, and then the back is just plain. I did mess up the back a bit with my increases or decreases, because I think, if I remember correctly, she does say, oh, you know, about every so inches decrease evenly across, and I just didn't. I would have almost preferred like exact numbers, but that's not a big deal. The front, the increases are naturally within this cable pattern, or within the chart pattern, which is very nice. I love this lace detailing. Just this front is gorgeous, and I love it. She did a really great job. I think the only errors I found in her entire pattern were some typo errors, which again is why you have test knitters. So I can gladly say that things I caught she did correct, so there shouldn't be a problem with the pattern. And I highly suggest it. She's a very good designer. Her other work is very beautiful, and she always has test knitting opportunities. So if you ever want to test knit something of hers, definitely give her a look. Follow her on Instagram is Boho Chic Fibers, and follow her Ravelry group as well. So thank you so much. I will actually try and insert some pictures of Jessica wearing it. So bye.